Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5 and we're here with the Ford FPV Limited Edition Pursuit Ute. And this video is long overdue. So what I want to do is build it up and hit the Burnout Pad. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, this car comes stock with a supercharged V8. I want to keep a V8 in it. We have the LS or the V8 Turbo Diesel. To keep it in the Ford family, I'm going to go with the V8 Turbo Diesel. Yep, I'm definitely leaving it rear wheel drive. And as for this, I'm just going to leave that stock. For the body mods, I'm just going to leave this stock as well, and the same as the wing. Jumping into the tyre compound, I'm going to leave that stock. For the front tyre width, I'm going to go up to a 255, and I'm going to leave the rear stock the same as the track width in the rear. As for the front, I'm going to bring it all the way out. For the rims, there's a set in here that I want to go with, and they are these ones, the Work Genosis HS202s. They work really well on this. As for the drivetrain, definitely going to need an upgraded clutch, a race transmission, race drive shaft, and I'm going to go with a drift diff. Alright, jumping into here, definitely going to need a upgraded brake set. Going to need drift suspension, maxed out sway bars in the front and in the rear. No cage, and we'll chuck the weight reduction on now. 35.95. That's alright, that's all in the front. The rear end of this is really light. As for the engine, I'm just going to go through and completely max it out. So we'll just go through, chuck everything on, and we'll get the final numbers when we get to the flywheel. So here we go, 1,049 horsepower, 2,319 foot-pounds at 34.79. I can make that work. I can make that really work. Awesome, so there's the build done. The paint is also done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Now let's drop in a tune. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to leave the front tire pressure where it is, but I'm going to jack the rear up to 55 psi. For the gearing, I'm going to pull the final drive all the way back to 220. With the amount of torque, we're just going to spin every gear no matter what. So that'll do. For the alignment, I'm going to take all the camber out of the front and I'm going to leave the negative 1.5 in the rear. All the rest of the suspension should be fine. If you want to download this tune, share codes at the bottom of the screen. For the brakes, I'm going to go with an 80% bias in the front with a 10% braking force. Yep, just like that. And as for the diff, I'm going to go ahead and lock it, bring this up to 100, we'll take the 5% out. Awesome, there is the tune done. Now let's jump over to the Burnout Pad and give this thing a rip. awesome. So there we go. That actually turned out really well. Overall, a great run. Put up some nice smoke. But yeah, overall, super happy with how that went. Especially with the engine choice. I wasn't sure about it. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.